Good morning. My name is Rachel Fisher, and I have the honor of serving as your Student Government Executive Vice President. To our distinguished guests, the Rowan County School Board members, district leaders, Salisbury High School administration, faculty and staff, our community, families, and friends, welcome. It is truly a privilege to stand before you as we celebrate the class of 2025 and all that we have accomplished together. On behalf of my class, thank you for being here today to share in this milestone. Your support has shaped our journey in more ways than we can ever express. As we celebrate this important chapter in our lives, I'd like to leave you with a quote from Dr. Seuss, who once said, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." Today is one of those moments. So I encourage our families to take the time to celebrate your graduates. You've helped make this day possible. And graduates, take the time to thank those who stood by you through every late night, tough test, and big decision. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium Ashley Yang, Senior Class Treasurer.
Good morning. My name is Ashley Yang, and I serve as the Senior Class Treasurer. As we gather to recognize our accomplishments here at Salisbury High School, please join me in welcoming the participants in our ceremony today. To my right are Mr. Marvin Moore, Principal of Salisbury High School, Dr. Rebecca Childs from the Rowan Salisbury Schools Board of Education, and Dr. Elizabeth Snyder, Chief Student Support Officer of Rowan Salisbury Schools. Seated behind them are our assistant principals, Mr. David Fordham and Miss Eden Sloop, as well as faculty member, Mr. Benny Raindrop. To my left are Ava Morris, valedictorian, Lucy Barr, salutatorian, and Edgar Aguirre Ruiz, senior class president. Behind them, Rachel Fisher, student government vice president, and Kamora Jeter, senior class secretary. In addition to the previously introduced participants, please join me in welcoming and congratulating the class of 2026 junior marshals who are assisting in today's ceremony. Megan Wynn, Chief Marshal, Finnegan Avery, Caden Bender, Dayami Acevedo Roque, Diego Beltran, Bryant Davis, Samuel Goodman, James Jones, Hez Kreider, Mark Lee, Micah Lightfoot, John McCoy, Kamila Morris, Aiden Moss, Dylan Wynn, Harper Palmer, Allison Peeler, Daniela Salazar-Sola, Sarai Webb, and Meredith Williams. Now please welcome Edgar Aguirre Ruiz, Senior Class President, to the podium. We will follow the program accordingly.
Good morning, proud families and my fellow friends and graduates of the class of 2025. As I stand here today, I am honored to represent a truly ambitious, dedicated, and dynamic group of people who I know will move on to live lives that they are proud of. Today we stay here minutes away from graduating, some of us anxiously waiting to begin this new chapter. But before we step forward, let us pause and reflect on the journey that has brought us here. Although today is a celebration of our new future, it is also a celebration of the hard work and resilience that has brought us to this moment. Our story, one made up of years of early morning alarms, hallway gossip, chats in the cafeteria, last-minute projects, and the quiet moments only we will remember. 8 years ago was the last time we stepped foot in our elementary school as students. Don't you feel old? Back then, middle school seemed so new and intimidating. This would mark our first major educational transition. We went into middle school with high expectations and with a smaller friend group. Our years in middle school were many firsts, someone's first relationship, someone's first A, and someone's first experience with teenage drama. No matter what middle school we went to, it all felt like an experiment we all experienced together. During these years, COVID disrupted our lives. forcing us to social distance, which meant less people to converse with. This was a problem for a generation like us who had so much to say because it meant our parents suddenly became our full-time audience, and I'm pretty sure they didn't enjoy it nearly as much as we did. As we attempted to navigate our way through the pandemic, we had to adjust to a completely new system: A-day, B-day school weeks, and mandatory mask regulations. Unfortunately, this new system completely separated us from some of our friends, and while we rarely removed our masks, it was solely because we believed they made us look more flattering. Looking back now, they did not. Soon we began to adjust back into our lives and for a moment became comfortable in our routine until our second major educational transition, high school. Think back to our first day walking these halls. Some of us nervous, some of us already making new friends, but all of us equally unaware of just how quickly these 4 years would fly by. Our freshman year, we came in with new hairstyles, new clothes, and new shoes, all to try to impress someone. This year was highlighted by our first Friday night football games and basketball games, our first time meeting what would become our favorite teachers, and the weird post-COVID personality that embarrasses us anytime we see it pop up in our Snapchat memories. As the years passed by, seemingly unnoticed, we gained friends, lost friends, started relationships, and lost some of those too. But most importantly, we all grew increasingly more connected with each other and to who we are today. Senior year arrived abruptly, and the spotlight was turned to us. Suddenly, the simple daily routine of going from class to class was turned into a 10-month press tour about our post-graduation plans. We experienced all the stages together, from not wanting to start our essays, to anxiously waiting to hear back, to excitedly getting to pick our future. The feeling of finally being accepted into a college, accepting a career, or choosing to serve our country was such a weight off our shoulders. And now, we prepare to embark on new adventures, but that's hopefully not our last transition. High school was never just about classes, grades, GPA, community service, but about the important relationships we have built with each other that have made us who we are today at this very moment. I just want to take my final moments to say thank you to every one of my amazing peers. I am so deeply grateful to have been able to experience high school with all of you. I admire and hope the best for you all in your new journey, and always remember, you are all unique, you are all valued, you are all capable, resilient, and worthy of all the great things that you will earn from this point on. I am honored to have been elected your class president. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2025. We didn't just make it to this moment, we made sure to make it unforgettable for everybody else. Now everybody please welcome our inspiringly ambitious and gorgeous salutatorian, Lucy Barr.
Good morning. My name is Lucy Barr, and I have the honor of being the salutatorian for the class of 2025. I know today doesn't feel the same for all of us. For some, it's the happiest day we've ever known. For others, it's heavy, because it means saying goodbye to friends, teachers, and administrators whom we love and admire. Some of us are eagerly looking forward to what comes next, while many of us are quietly terrified of it. Take a minute and look around. What do you notice? We all wear caps and gowns with gold stoles adorning our necks and tassels still dangling to the right. No matter what our journey has looked like these past few years, today we're all standing on a new starting line. We stepped onto this campus together, cried together, laughed together, and now it's time to leave together. Whatever you're feeling, joy, sadness, excitement, or trepidation, you're not alone. 52 graduating classes before us have sat right here, feeling the same emotions. They took these same first steps into the unknown, and they went on to become doctors, professional athletes, lawyers, bankers, teachers, community leaders, and even a U.S. Senator. They showed that greatness isn't about where you start, it's about how you finish. And now it's our turn. I came into Salisbury High honestly terrified. I didn't know many students. I didn't know the teachers. Everything felt new and unfamiliar. But somehow, this place found a way to teach me everything I didn't even know I needed to learn. About others, about life, and about myself. This school has given me some of the most amazing friends I could have ever asked for, and it has entirely changed my life. Whether you're someone who loved it here, or who's been counting down the days until graduation, I hope you'll take a second to realize that this school has made a mark on all of us. Regardless of the challenges you may have faced within its walls, this building and the people within it have shaped who we are. At Salisbury High, we care about each other. Our teachers fight for us. Our community rallies around us. They show up for us. Whether it's Mr. Moore talking on the intercom for what he thinks is 30 seconds, or the small moments that remind us we're part of something bigger than ourselves. Regardless of how others see Salisbury High, we know we come from a special place. We all had different journeys to get here. Each of us came bearing our own crosses. Some of those burdens were visible, some were carried silently. For some of you, this school wasn't a place you loved. It was a place you had to survive. If that's you, I see you. I'm proud of you. You made it. We should celebrate that and the grit, resilience, and strength you showed along the way. I hope you carry that strength wherever you go. College, work, service, or whatever comes next. I want you to take one more moment to look around. Seriously, take a second. Find the person who lifted you when you couldn't lift yourself. Find the person who encouraged you when you doubted everything. Find the person who carried you through the days you didn't think you could finish. And after we switch our tassels from the right to the left, symbolizing the end of this chapter, hug them and thank them. Because this isn't just your graduation, it's theirs too. And now I want to thank a few people here who have made my time here feel like home. Miss Falconberry, thank you for letting me steal your minutes before class and rant about everything under the sun. You always listened with kindness and patience and never made me feel like I was too much. Mr. Wooten, thank you for being the comedic relief we needed. Thank you for not just teaching AP Chem, but for building a family in our classroom. This class has meant more to me than I could have ever imagined. You created a home for all of us, and for that, I am truly grateful. I love you, AP Chem class. And Officer Miller, thank you for being the comedic relief we needed when things got too serious. And for the time, effort, and heart you pour into every student at this school. You don't just keep us safe, you make us feel seen. I could go on forever. There are so many others who deserve to be thanked, like Mr. Griffith, who I've leaned on both on and off the court, Miss Santara Harris, whose tireless work for our students is nothing short of heroic, Miss Carmack, whose smile can lift even the heaviest day, Miss Lawson, Miss Burton, and Miss Herndon, who each deserve a speech of their own, and Mr. Moore, whose steady leadership holds it all together and makes so much of what we do here possible. But if I tried to thank everyone the way they truly deserve, we'd be here until graduation next year. But I'll end with this. We are not the same people who first walked into this school. And we shouldn't be. Because growth means change. It means letting go and stepping forward. So whether Salisbury High gave you the best years of your life, or simply taught you lessons you're still processing, please remember that you're standing on the shoulders of 52 graduating classes who faced their own unknowns and went on to do incredible things. Class of 2025, thank you for walking beside me. Thank you for being part of my story. We did it, we made it, and we're just getting started. Go be great and do it with kindness. Thank you. Please welcome Ava Morris, valedictorian of the class of 2025, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ava Morris, and it is a true honor to stand before you today. To the class of 2025, congratulations. We are here today standing on the edge of what comes next. And that edge, that is what I would like to spend my time talking about today. There comes a moment in life where you are thrown off the edge and into the deep end. No life vest, no instructions, no guarantees. Just the water and the weight of possibility. For us, that moment is now. And as we move our tassels from the right to the left, we face a simple yet profound choice: sink or swim. We invest so much time and energy in striving to be the best, chasing accolades, titles, and the validation that comes with achievement. For more than just our high school years, we have measured our worth through grades, honors, and leadership positions. We look to the A+, the National Honor Society inductions, and the lead roles in school plays as proof we are doing something right. And yes, graduating at the top of your class, winning a state championship, and being named team captain are victorious moments that reflect discipline, drive, and resilience. But they are just that, moments. The applause fades, the certificate ends up in a drawer, and even the medal around my neck will soon gather dust on a shelf. Perhaps more than diplomas and GPAs, what we will carry is whether we were brave enough to be fully and unapologetically ourselves. Because it isn't about what you achieve or the title you earn. It is about whether you lived your one shot, your one life, with honesty. With the ability to look in the mirror knowing you gave it your all and were true to yourself in the process. We all have dreams, plans, and ideas of how life should go. Yet the moments that mark us most are rarely the ones we orchestrate. More often, it's the unplanned, the interruptions, the unravelings that carve new space within us. It is these moments that expand us, undo us, and change us. And that's the beauty of it. Moments are not meant to be controlled or held. They're meant to be experienced. So let us not run the trodden path because it's safe. Let us not live a one-way life because it's familiar or easy. Let us fall in love with the feeling of being alive. Say yes to detours. Say yes to questions. Say yes to becoming someone you didn't expect to become. Amid all of this, hold on to this core idea from Stoic philosophy, memento mori. Latin for, remember you will die. Remember this not to be afraid, but to be reminded that life is urgent, it's fleeting. Let us not waste its gifts. Maybe after all, the goal isn't to be perfect. Maybe the goal is to be human, to feel human, and to discover for ourselves what that truly means. So I encourage you, jump into the deep end, float if you can, swim if you're able. And when you go under, which you will inevitably do, swim back up, because this is it. This is our one shot. Let's make it count for something bigger and better than ourselves. Let us refuse to waste our one wild, wonderful life. Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Benny Raindrop, faculty member of Salisbury High School. for the presentation of diplomas.
It is my pleasure to present the diplomas to the graduates of the class of 2025, assisted by Mr. David Fordham and Mrs. Eden Sloop. As we present diplomas, please hold your applause until the last graduate is announced. Daniela Abreu. Vivian Giselle Aguilar. Fabiola Lindsay Aguilar Argueta.
That's a lot.
Edgar Josue Aguirre Ruiz. Mitzi Alberto Lucia. Jesus David Alcaraz Perez. Zamaya Lynette Alexander. Eula May Allen. Isaiah Rashad Allen. Joshua William Allen. Jennifer Antonio Montez. Andrew Joseph Aaron. Vanessa Arzate. Emmanuel Yao Asari. David Gregory Austin. Jeremiah Luco Jarrell Barnes. Lucy Manning Bard. Patrick Christopher Beal. David Benjamin Beaver. Illyria Cherie Bennett. Xavion Antonio Buffet. Naeem Zahir Buffet. Aaliyah Rakera Black. Emma Hope Blackwell. Jadian Alexander Booker. Adam Reed Boyd. Adam Lassiter Brentsfield. Robert Lassiter Brentsfield. Bethany Laverne Brown. Deasia Cybree Brown. Torian Isaiah Brown. Xavier Cameron Brown. Zaire Nasheed Brown. Zacoria Nichelle Brown. Willie Andre Bruce Jr. Dashai Jabril Bryant. Joshua Amir Burns. Sawyer James Burton. Hines McMaster Busby. Luis David Bustillo Hernandez. Jonathan Camacho Hernandez. Daisha Marie Canada. Jefferson Yareth Carabantes Melgar. Darius Lamont Carter Jr. Christopher Isaac Castillo Velasquez. Janaya Shamise Akira Chalk. Kamora Zane Chalk. Leslie Angelique Chica Bautista. Aaliyah Lonnie Childers. Kayla Zabrina Clay. Rodney Odell Clyburn Jr. Natasha Alicia Hypo Connor. Silas T. Cook. Shinette Lanice Nicole Corbin. Rachel Cortez Perez. Sonia Yesenia Cortez Monge. Avalon Damas Cruz. James Bryce Dalton. Cameron Jawan Daughtry. Jeremiah Bernard Davis. Thomas Gray Davis. Timothy Bernard Davis III. Jalen Tyreek Dillard. Antonio Tadeo Dionisio Hernandez. Excel Carolina Dionisio Hernandez. David Raymond Dominguez. Agner Alfredo Duarte Mazariegos. Freddie Yair Duarte Mazariegos. Nigel Tyshawn Elliott. Tiaja Nicole Ellis. Tyler Demetrius Ellis. Kareem Krishan Jamal Ellis Horton. Travis English Jr. Jashawn Lamar Epps. Isaiah Jeremy Naquan Irvin. Randolph Efren Tavares Escarmen. Haran Escobar Espinoza. Shamaya Sharice Evans. Therese Aubrey Evans. Warren Michael Fesperman. Jasmine Alexa Figueroa Jaimez. Rachel May Fisher. Ahmad Joseph Flores. Patience Unique Monet Fergus. Bryson Paul Barnes. Dramaya Deshawn Jeter. Kamora Asaya Jeter. Enaj Dekel Gibson. Alexis Gonzalez. Leonardo Gonzalez Jr. Alexis Gonzalez Ballesteros. Diana Gonzalez Reyes. Jade Antoinette Graham. Kedrick Damon Granford Jr. Addison May Griffith. April Guzman Lopez. Malachi Jaleel Hairston. Ramir Darion Hairston. Samuel Allen Campbell. Farah Hani Hassan. Jordan Taylor Helms. Jordan Elizabeth Henderson. Kendall Victoria Henderson. Yvette Natalia Hernandez Carmona. Jesus Anthony Hernandez. Jocelyn Hernandez Allende. Alexis Hidalgo Milan. Jazira Victoria Higdon. Emmanuel Gordon Hines. Desmond Samaj Hines. Makari Xavier House. Benny Andre Howard Jr. Tonia Janae Jackson. John Michael Jarvis. Anaya Michelle Johnson. Jonathan Alexander Johnson Rubin. Janetta Joanna Rita Mae Jones. Kennedy Riley Jones. Brooklyn Rajay Jones Casey. Katerina Kisarova. Evan Brock Kuntz. Mohammed Ahmed Quader. Natalie Isabella Lazama. Giovanni Antonio Lopez Rivera. Everardo Magana Murgas. Amy Jaree Marquez Villanueva. Omar Martin Mendoza. Yasmin Denise Martin Waters. Suhaili Yanette Martinez Guzman. Beyonce Adelita Martinez Soto. Nehemiah David Arthur Mason. Austin B. Massacoy II. Kiel Najee Matthews. Jakaya Gabrielle McIntyre.
Come on, man. Count you down there. Where's she at?
Janaya Gabrielle McIntyre. Orion Nazir McKnight Schaefer. Tatiana Alexis McQueen. Stephanie Mejia.
All right, down to the
Guadalupe Mejia. Elmer Giovanni Melgar Guerra.
Oh, snap.
Brittany J.D. Mendoza Perez.
There was one man up here taking these photos.
Isaac Mercado Medina. Isai Mercado Medina. Ivan Diego Mercado Sanchez. Ayana Lyric Miller. Joshua Milton Mixon. Sharan Vincent Mixon. Alejandro Montalban Robledo. Jeremiah Amos Montgomery. Ava Mackenzie Morris. Tavanye Lee Morrison. Zaitiana Nicole Morrison. Dariana Narcisa Moreno. Keith Richard Murdoch. Alejandra Trujillo Pacheco. Landon Joe Tucker. Jamir Iverson Turner. Vanessa Renee Turner. Audrey Sitlali Urbina. Maria Fernanda Valdez Amaro. Dakota Martell Walker. Sayer Jakari Walker. Henry Thomas Webb. Jerry Wayne White. Jordan Rahan Whitehead. Aaliyah Arosa Williams. Ashley Amory Williams. Solomon Kyrie Williams. Zion Anthony Wiltshire. Ayana Tahira Wingate. Ashley Sunmi Yang. Brianna May Young. Jasmine Nicole Yao. Mariana Lizette Zapata. Axel Adair Zapala Guzman. Please welcome Kamora Jiva, Senior Class Secretary, to the podium.
Hello everyone, my name is Kamora Jeter, Senior Class Secretary. Today marks the end of the era, but also the beginning of something brand new. Salisbury High gave us more than just grades and schedules. It gave us friendships, unforgettable moments, and a foundation to build our futures on. There's a lyric from Party Next Door that speaks to this moment. You've been missed, know your love, know your value. That's what I want each of us to carry with us. Whether we're heading off to college, starting a career, joining the military, or taking time to figure things out. We are seen, we matter, and no matter where life takes us, the bond we share and the memories we've made here will always stay with us. So to the incredible class of 2025, stay proud, stay true to who you are, and stay hungry for whatever comes next. Thank you and congratulations. We did it. Now please join me in welcoming our very own principal, Mr. Marvin Moore.
So if you are in the stands right now, I'm gonna need you on your feet. Yeah, you need to stand up. I'm not asking. I need you to close your eyes for just a moment and think back to when you had this beautiful young person who was wearing this black gown, and to think about the prayers you prayed and ask God to make sure they protected them and to keep them where they are to get to this moment. And I actually think that it would be divine if we would just stand up and give our kids a round of applause for. I'm not saying you should stop, but you should keep going, because I hear a lot of stories about some of our kids who are struggling to get to school each morning. You're not finished yet. You still ain't been thinking back to them when they walked into kindergarten and you were scared to give them to the teachers. And then when they left elementary school, you're not finished yet. You still should be screaming for your children. And so they went to middle school and still kept it going and navigated through those hard times trying to figure out who they were. And then when they actually donned the halls of Salisbury High School, you should still be screaming. You should. They deserve it. This is the class of 2025. They spent their entire middle school in COVID. They came to high school scared about what mask looked like, didn't know what they were going to become, and you, sir and ma'am, and grandpa and grandpa, auntie and uncle helped to navigate them. So I'm not saying to you, you really are clapping for yourselves, because you did an amazing job to get to this point. So to our parents, grandparents, cousins, aunties, friends, give yourselves a rousing round of applause, because it takes more than just one of us to get them to this point. And I'm going to keep speaking to our parents because I need you to hear this. This is a graduation ceremony, but it is not the end. You need to still be connected to our kids. They are 17, 18, some of them may be getting to be 19. They are not grown. So you need to spend your time texting with them, checking on them, making sure they are okay. Do that. They are not your friends. They are still your children. And it's still your job to make sure they are taken care of from henceforth forward. Now that's to our parents, to these amazing Salisbury Hornet graduates. Yeah, I said I'm gonna keep talking my talk today. This is my time to give you your flowers while you're still here. It is an amazing thing to know that I am serving as the most lucky principal in the state of North Carolina to serve this group of beautiful young students and to our wonderful staff. Give our staff a hand, because you don't know how much they do for us. You don't have a clue how much they do for our children. And so I say to our students, the choice is yours. It really is yours. Some of you guys I had when you were in kindergarten, and you've only known me as your principal, only with the exception of 3 years. I was your principal when you were in kindergarten, and your principal now since you're in 12th grade. So I've been knowing a lot of these families for a long time. But to those who I wasn't their principal, then the principles don't change. We expect you to be great every day, because the world is waiting for you to fall off so somebody else can get your spot. But I say, you know, you are Salisbury Hornets, and you are destined for greatness. And I will profess this will not be your last graduation. Again, I say this will not be your last graduation. It won't be your last graduation. So there's a couple things that I want to say to you, because you need to know this. These are 4 points I want you to walk away with. So parents, this is not just for the children, this is for you too. Because when parents go through, kids feel it. So you need to know this, write this down in your mental Rolodex if you don't have your phone. First of all, it is okay to choose you. It is okay to choose you. I want you to hear this. When people consistently show you that they don't appreciate your presence, then you should make a conscious choice to make them become acquainted with your absence. Do not allow people to dictate whether you're there or not. If they don't value you, find somebody else to be with. That is to our students and to our families. Also, live a life without entitlement. Don't be upset with the outcome that you were not willing to put in on. Don't be entitled. No one owes you anything. The absolute moment that you get to turn your tassel from the left to the right, you, sir and ma'am, are considered an adult. So no one owes you anything anymore. I want you to continue to do what you've been doing. Get out here and work for it and set the standard for somebody else to meet. Everybody get that? That's the second thing. The third thing I want you to do is find the joy in the process. Nothing worth having comes easy. So find joy in the process. Find joy in it. Because it helps you to appreciate it. When you now become the leader, you can spot out those ones who aren't working the right way because you love what you do. I'm saying this to you, I appreciate people who love what they do because they don't work, they enjoy it, and they live. So let's make sure we enjoy the process. The last thing I want you to do, and this is to everybody, it's okay to be alone. It is okay to be alone. The best ideas generally happen when you're by yourself anyway. You don't have everybody chirping in your ear, your phone not going off. Embrace being alone so you can come up with ideas to lead. And I would also say to you, the moments that you are alone, once you get to that place where that maturation of that idea comes into fruition, you won't be alone. You'll actually have people begging and knocking at your doors to be beside you. So don't be afraid to be alone. And I was going to also say this to you. I watched the movie The Lion King the other day. Hey, y'all trip. Lion King's out there. Don't do that. Well, there's a baboon in the movie Lion King. It's called Rafiki. And Rafiki was singing a song and he said, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, we go together. So whenever I say together we, you say. When I say together we, you say. When I say get together we, you say. Always know that any door you walk in, whether you walk into that door by yourself, single, know that you can look behind you right now, all of our graduates, and know that you have a mean community that can't wait to get behind you and big you up and to make you feel like what you're doing is great. You are Salisbury Hornets. You are getting ready to graduate from the best high school in Rowan County, and I've been in the state of North Carolina. And I will say to you guys, you are amazing. So hear me out. By the authority invested in me by the state of North Carolina, Rowan Salisbury Schools, I hereby declare these students as graduates of none other than Salisbury High School, class of 2025. To signify your status, I need you all on your feet, and I need you to turn your tassels from the right to the left and look behind you and tell everybody I'm a whole of life. That means you're a hornet for life. You are a hornet for life. You are a hornet for life. Parents, thank you for coming. At this time, we have pomp and circumstance to be played. And you can now take your tassels and get them off your head.